Welcome to Destiny Adams Unlocked, and in today's video we're going to be unlocking how I lost $10,000 in my hair business. So I know what you're probably thinking, Destiny, what happened? And I'm gonna say, y'all, this was not my fault. My vendor got me. They got me, y'all. And I'm telling y'all this because I want to prevent y'all from making the same mistakes, especially when it comes to your hair business. So let me break down what happened. So y'all know how every time a holiday comes up, tax season comes around, Christmas comes around, your vendor be writing you, hey y'all, we got these sales. It might be if you buy a certain amount of, maybe a certain amount of bundles, they gonna give you a certain amount of money off. So the deal, and this was a couple years ago, just to put it in perspective, it was a couple years ago. So the deal, it was a little too good to be true. Too good to be true. So the normal hair that I had was very good quality. It bleached to 613, loved the hair. They wrote me for the sale, and I didn't think that when they had sale hair that means that the hair was low quality. I'm thinking I'm getting the same quality hair just at a cheaper price. So I'm like, okay, like since the hair is this cheap, like it was really cheap. I'm like, since the hair is this cheap, let me go ahead and buy a whole bunch of it. Let me stock up. So I stocked up on the hair, and y'all wouldn't believe, once I start selling the hair, I get a message on Facebook from one of my clients saying that her hairstylist said the hair didn't bleach. So I'm like, that's strange. It's like, I'm thinking it's just the stylist. I'm like, maybe it is the stylist. So I'm going back looking at like, okay, so that's one person with an issue. And mind you, I'm thinking in my head like, okay, this is the sale hair. Then I had another person with the same issue. I'm like, I know that they did not sell me some hair that didn't bleach. So of course I go through with the hair and I start bleaching it. And y'all wouldn't believe that the hair only bleached till about 27. So I'm like, I can't, and one of my main things is that I advertised was that my hair bleached to 613. Like I had whole demonstrations of how the hair would bleach. Like that was one of my marketing things. So people was getting their hair and the hair wasn't bleaching. So I had to take all that inventory and throw it out. And y'all know what I did? I contacted the vendor. I said, hey, you guys sold me this sale hair and the hair doesn't bleach. It's not the same quality. And you know what they did? They tried to act clueless. Oh no, dear, it's the same quality. The hair should bleach. We didn't do anything different. So I got on camera, bleached, took another bundle, tried to bleach that same exact thing. So I'm like, no, I want my money back from this. And I'm like, oh no, dear, you can sell the hair to your customers. Just tell them that the hair doesn't bleach as light as your normal hair and give them discount. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't want to ruin my hair reputation because y'all sold me some bad hair. I need a refund. And they kept saying, okay, we can just give you a discount off your next order. No, I'm not taking no discount off my next order because y'all sold me some bad hair. So I had to threw out majority of that hair. And of course I allow my family and friends to get it because they don't wear colored hair. They mostly wear jet black hair. So if they wanted to take the hair, I gave some to them. And I had to file a dispute. And the funniest thing about that dispute is I ended up losing that dispute, appealing it, losing it again. And then the vendor still, so I went to them again like, hey, I'm going to end up switching over to a different vendor. So they end up giving me 50% of the money back. Was that better than nothing? Yes. But did I start looking for another vendor? Oh yeah, I sure did. Like during that time, I still order, and every single time I had to order, hey, is this the right quality hair? I don't want the sale hair. Like we had to go through it every single time. I don't want the sale hair. Blah, 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 blah. Every single time. Because why are y'all playing with me? Like y'all gonna ruin my reputation, then I'm gonna go out of business, and then I'm not gonna be able to spend the money with y'all. And then by the time I did find a new vendor, of course they were writing me, dear, we'll offer you this, we can give you this. Like, no, y'all already messed up. Y'all messed up our relationship by sending me bad hair, trying to hurry up and get these y'all sale hair off, which is probably the scraps from the floor that y'all put together. So yeah, so I'm letting y'all know this because I don't want y'all going through the same mistakes. Vendors will tell you anything to get your money. So when it comes to them that sell hair, and a lot of times I notice that it's different customers will say they order from a specific vendor, like especially if they've been working with somebody for a long time, they order with them during the sale prices and the hair wasn't the same. Because one thing about China is that if they're giving you a deal, they're giving you a deal for a reason. It's not too good to be true. It's because that hair quality is not the same as what it would normally be, and they want to make some money. And you can't knock somebody from making them money, but what you can knock them for is not being honest and being greedy when it comes to their customers, because they should be upfront with us. They need to let us know, like, yeah, we have all of these different deals this month, but we're giving you these different deals because this hair is X, Y, and Z. Like, all we need to know is let us know what's going on with the hair. Why can't you guys sell this hair at normal price? What quality control did y'all go through to make this price a little bit cheaper than the other prices? Like, just let us know. Like, be honest with us, because we need to be honest and transparent with our customers. Because one thing I do not like is when somebody tries to trick me out of my money. Like, that is just an absolute no-no. And as much as the Chinese are trying to build good relationships with us, we're trying to build good relationships with them. And one thing that I always say is that in order to build a good relationship, your vendor needs to be transparent and you need to be transparent with them as well. Let them know any issues that they're having, and they need to let you know any issues that they're having with the product, because that's going to be the same product that you give to your customers. So that's my spiel on how I lost my money, to hopefully prevent y'all from doing the same thing. So when those sales prices come in, don't be ordering bulk. When they be selling you different prices on them, the lays is probably bad quality or just something else is wrong with it. So make sure you ask as many questions as possible. Actually putting a clause that's going to allow you to get your money back if something goes wrong. But yeah, so that's my spiel for today. So if you want more business content like this, where we break down different things that could go wrong in your business, I do have a monthly membership for Destiny Adams Unlocked, where you can sign up and we can go over, we have different Q&A sessions where you can ask me anything. We have a book club, we have a YouTube club, an influencer club. All those different clubs are included in the membership. So if you want to go ahead, sign up at www.destinyadamsunlocked.com and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.